E aí galera, voltei ao último vídeo. Eu tinha terminado a luta contra o boss e crashou o jogo. É como eu disse, tô tendo problema com os drives da AMD. Se forem comprar, pensem direito no que querem fazer com a placa de vídeo de vocês. Mas provavelmente vai ser corrigido daqui a algumas atualizações. Eu explorei o mapa, andei, conheci um pouco sobre tudo que tinha no mapa. Só explorei, literalmente. Mal não fiz missão nenhuma, só exploração. E a história ficou aqui. Depois de lá, veio pra cá e vou dar continuidade. Vou passar a gameplay toda apenas jogando, sem falar nada. É um teste que eu tô fazendo nos próximos vídeos, se vai ficar melhor ou não. Enfim, vamos lá.
Wind, guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong. This place, I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is the tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
My field of expertise.
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually... They seem to belong to it. I remember reading about something like this. People...
I see. Let...
Watch out! Something's not right. Why wouldn't it...
Brother. Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. The tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When this one probably devoured, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries? I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. Rover? I think I know. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of the village is crying. When something truly awful must have happened here, based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being There must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine. Thank you, Rover. Please. As for the little one here, let's leave it. The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like... Look, there are many footprints here. Someone was... These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Fusing humans and tacit discord.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou. Left above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie. No one knows their true intentions. Some members, and there is one particularly insane. A man who sees no order and revels in they belong to this one overseer. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then yes, a cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Aw, so you really Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that to begin with. I heard you've lost your memories. So, that makes sense given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you know, no need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just... But out of all the onlookers, I'm the... Before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with. My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. Why do you have to maybe you should be asking me what actually... I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't... Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and... But let me ask you this. Let me give you a couple more... The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl? A revered Next, what makes up false devotion? Fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless kill. Now, Rover, I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned. Huh? What is it? Are you back for some chit? Oh, and don't try to threaten me. You're not in a... You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover. Our story once upon a time in a peaceful village. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fables, stories told and retold, but they always draw from real. The same story gets told by many. Whatever you learn from it is just one, like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plot line, this village marks the beginning of... So that magistrate led you here. One day, the shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd, his flock obeyed. They no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation. Oh, so you are right. But the world we live in it's up to the two of us. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties. As each night passed, it was the only one. Rover, do you think someone would give you... I once believed that too. Thought as long... But true equality is scary. The world was never a fair... To receive equal retribution, one must... When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else... They all rush to make more wishes. Funny. Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black... On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was... The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped after witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty... those oblivious lambs. Little... Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your... Answer me and I'll reveal the truth. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, he held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, if they were given another chance, inevitably they accepted their fate. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always. Here's my final question. Don't rush. What is the truth you've
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it.
Almost there. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you already have the black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who they had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. Well then, let's see if this black lamb... Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the... Oh! You found us already! Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Watch out, my dear. You're pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Shadow descends.
Speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane...
Rover!
Bom, isso aí é o que acontece quando se explora demais. Fica forte e acaba derretendo o boss. Isso foi um pouco engraçado.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. Rover, it seems our happy little... But don't forget my Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? And the choice is yours. I know how smart you... We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner. Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it? Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out. Is everything all right on your... Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover. Still have the plaque we found earlier?
Bom, a conversa foi minimamente interessante.
Shadow descends.
Opa, cai.
Cherish every gain.
O que eu mais sinto falta nesses jogos é literalmente a conversa espontânea, sabe? Diálogo muito longo. Acaba causando tédio.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do... That tree. It's stunning. Please, are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? That girl just with those sacrifices. I guess the tacit discord we saw. Please, it's getting a bit too cold. Sorry, Rover. I didn't. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the... My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies, but I still lack the... It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. I cannot stop the lament. But at least, really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. Yes.
Olha, um inimigo de verdade ali, ó.
One with the sounds. Keep it together. Is this...
Poxa!
Noticing.
Swift and resolute.
I can use life and everything.
Endure and defy. Keep it together. Sounds
Estupidamente forte, viu?
are fading.
Fruit of evolution.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
Estupidamente forte o caba.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Que isso?
Where's the destination?
Rapaz. Foi.
Where's the destination?
Na cidade. Na cidade mesmo. É isso. Do nada, ó. Que peixe engraçado. Que onda, velho. Esse negócio de se transformar numa criatura deve ser interessante. Ah, quem é?
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on. Phew. You're still in one piece. Okay, okay. Anything new up? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinjo now? Think some beats me. Those wackos
They use seeking power with
that Scar guy you
Hey, I don't know what he wants from us.
I still can't. I went over the.
What happened?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the. But I didn't find anything in.
So Scar really did take her away. I agree. If only we could capture.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate.
And that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fate. You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village? Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could? Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the... Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
É.
How so?
Yes, I agree. Knowing their plans, Madam What's the matter, Rover? The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? If all of these have something to do with your true
Come to think of it, the sundial's the
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside. Yes, it's the 12th Shichen of the day. Now we have the
So Rover, you gonna
symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we... it's not working.
Eu errei. Eu falhei.
It's working. And now symbols on the smaller disc represent... We have Tielong of the E. It's not working.
Ué. Caramba, eu tô errando todas.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around. It's gotta be some super confidential stuff Madam Magistrate's written for as public servants. Well, even though we're both just reservists, we know there are...
Chuzia has a... I see. The Grand Line...
Kinda like...
Yes, Rover, first, second...
So you're... Wow.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. Relax, relax.
Toda frase começa assim. Toda frase em momento ruim.
Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. Still, we'll be waiting for you.
Pois é. Fácil. Eita, passei direto. Vaso. Ah, tá. Ué. né?
A hidden passage, as I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater.
Bem interessante.
It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle. I see. The control panel here does look like... So to gain access to the database, I will... What is that sound coming from behind? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the Symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path.
Ué.
A new walkway has shown up. Seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs and... Tacit discords? Inside the city hall. No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. I suppose that sound. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the Symphony. Wind, guide me.
Eu diria que é tipo um puzzle, só que mais fácil.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more. Seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first.
Rapaz, eu pulei acho que no lugar errado.
So this is the right way to go. I am being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. The music I just heard. It must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub. I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc. Time to head back.
Vixe Maria, tô preso.
Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there.
De boa.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me. One with the sounds.
Tear them to pieces. My field.
Rápido.
I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphondai.
É aqui mesmo? É. Será que é um vermelho ali em cima? É amarelo.
Now I should
Que
have
processo, hein?
access to the database.
Bonito. Caramba. Parece uma sala de servidores e não uma biblioteca.
So this is the Grand Library. It's said to... I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover.
Como
What
ele
a
tem acesso a isso?
magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why.
Boa.
So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You
Boa.
will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
É isso aí. Vamos lá sair na mão com esse cabo.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Shadow descends. Be gone. One with the sounds.
Vamos lá. Quero nem trocar. Ganhei. Fraco demais. Caramba.
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey?
Agora ação também.
Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or
Vamos lá.
do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Nowhere to hide.
Seguimos. Que luta, hein?
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid. So you've joined hands against me with Miss Majesty. You're always so.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. How could I consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover? I trust. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. Huh. I see. So she made the move. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Scar, Scar, Scar.
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The Black Tortoise of the North, north to the City Hall. And the time reads, the Shikshin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
Nem eu sabia desse plano.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinel's guide and guard humanity is a symbol of when a region's Sentinel goes absent, Jinzhou's Sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue, they must have discovered your value.
likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, if you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our. Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than one of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble. Those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to yes, based on my own deduction, and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our Sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak, as I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our Sentinel. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly. In other words, you may be the the unwavering presence by our Sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of info. I pray you will find your. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a. I am just presenting whatever lead I have about your past. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities. You deserve to make your own decision about this. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist if you ever need me again. You need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us.
Conversa longa, hein? O sono já tava batendo.
Scar, you are now under arrest for
What do I want to say, huh? Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate.
Very well. You will answer only our
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you. By any. But I'm sure you'll willingly come to us. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take. Sure, Why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. Together, they will bring us the promised truth. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What is the lament? Disaster? The lament brings death. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and in. Sure, why not? What do you want? Our goal has always been the same. We want you. Want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware. Whatever. Our interest in you is not. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches...
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing, because you can try to stop us with all you have. But it's too late. Now, You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue.
About Jue?
Come closer and I'll tell you.
How dare you!
Filha da mãe.
No.
Fala alto.
It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But what if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all time. We're merely adding a touch of Rover. Care for a wager? I know you've been searching for...
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is... highly sensitive. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to... Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people. Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, while justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, in addition, Rover, Jue wants to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers. I suppose so. But the ongoing war, since you won't need... I know you're here. Have you heard about the Black... It's an organization upon your awakening, but please don't... While operating in... They have been monitoring thanks to their extra help. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. Yes, I suppose this photo is yours to keep.
Por favor. Tá bom, que conversa. Homem de poucas palavras eu sou.
Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shores must have since you are likely being closely monitored by the Frax. I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise. Yes.
A mulher olha pra mim como se estivesse com dúvidas, com o pé atrás.
Sanhua.
San Juan, é isso aí mesmo.
Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle.
Understood. Should I?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than a.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plain.
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll avenge Sanhua. You.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens,
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have all.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only such intricate puzzles. I guess only
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not if everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue. So, what did our
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day.
Well, that is unexpected.
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our.
Where was it when you last?
It was in Mount Firmament.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived. And where Jue first manifested before.
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand.
Would you let what you heard from
No. He cannot ever turn me against. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident. For my job remains unchanged. I will.
Is that your final?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. The safest option is for me.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game this time, I shall be a pawn. Remember, I will
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Magistrada. Pronto. Valeu. Muitas missões.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension. I'm worried something bad is gonna.
There you are, Rover.
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city. Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's and don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think... Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened.
Curiosa.
The Fraxidus again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian the General, Jean C the Magistrate, and Jue, Jinjo.
Connection? No idea. But I didn't.
Speaking of that, a storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discourse. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As twin moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired, until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Guanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our Sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our Sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa, first time hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to...
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrate, Madame Jinsi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was... What is that saying again? Real gold never...
Rover, since you were asking about this, Did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place.
This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability. We're still in the dark about Fraxida's plan, but if we are to look for them with only a photo...
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask...
Yes. Grandma Lynn runs a flower shop.
You're making me blush. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers.
Vamos lá, né? Não, não. Calma aí. Vamos ficar por aqui. Eu tenho muitas missões secundárias. Eu vou focar nessas por enquanto. Vou em off fazer missão de tutorial, complementos, missões de evento, missões de exploração. Deixar modo história apenas para gravar. Então é isso. Falou!